Time for Lefties Losing It. Just when you think the shrews of The View couldn't sink any lower, they go and surprise you by mocking a cute little child. Apparently, Elon Musk's 4-year-old son, X, is fair game.
The entertainment world is reeling from what might be the biggest celebrity feud of the year, but this isn't just another war of words. It's a full-scale legal battle with career-ending consequences. Elon Musk, the world's wealthiest entrepreneur, is going head-to-head with television icon Whoopi Goldberg in a courtroom drama that has left insiders stunned and viewers captivated. What started as on-air commentary has escalated into a $900 million lawsuit that has Whoopi visibly shaken.
I don't know what else to say, but it is. I'm just looking at this video and it's so bizarre.
And ABC executives scrambling for damage control. The tension between these two powerhouses has been building for months, but no one could have predicted just how explosive things would become when Musk finally decided he'd had enough. Behind closed doors, sources say Whoopi never expected this level of retaliation. She's reportedly been criticizing Musk's business practices, political views, and personal choices for months on The View, perhaps believing her platform provided a certain level of immunity, but when she allegedly crossed a line involving Musk's young son.
Yesterday, Elon Musk took his son X to a press conference. I did not name the child. And I don't want to hear any more mess about our names, okay?
The tech billionaire didn't just respond, he launched a legal offensive that could permanently alter both their careers. The controversy ignited when Whoopi reportedly mocked the name of Musk's 4-year-old son, XAE12, during a segment on The View. While discussing Musk's rare public appearance with his child at a press conference, Whoopi allegedly turned the unusual name into a punchline, saying, "I did not name the child, and I don't want to hear any more mess about our names." What might have seemed like a passing joke to some viewers apparently struck a deeply personal chord with Musk.
Anywho, he took little X.
Funny. And little Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram. He just took little X with him to a press conference in the Oval Office.
This wasn't just about a celebrity's bruised ego. Insiders close to Musk point out that he's previously experienced the devastating loss of a child, making Whoopi's comments about his son's name particularly painful. While Musk typically brushes off media criticism, this time he chose a different approach. Rather than firing back with social media posts or public statements, he quietly built a legal case that would catch Whoopi completely off guard. Legal documents reveal that Musk's $900 million lawsuit against Whoopi and ABC contains allegations far beyond the comments about his son.
You know what? X is an adorable name, and perhaps a grown woman who named herself Whoopi should refrain from mocking a 4-year-old for the name his parents gave him. Yes, Whoopi picked that name for herself.
His legal team has reportedly assembled evidence claiming Whoopi engaged in a systematic defamation campaign while concealing financial connections to organizations with anti-Musk agendas. Court filings suggest that Whoopi may have been receiving compensation from certain media outlets and political groups that benefit from negative coverage of Musk's businesses and personal life. The courtroom confrontation has been nothing short of dramatic. Eyewitnesses describe Whoopi's demeanor transforming from confident to visibly distressed as Musk's attorneys methodically presented their evidence.
She said, you don't want to do this. I have the keys to the car, let's go. And my excuse was, I don't want to embarrass this person because, we sent all these invitations out and you don't want to leave them looking bad.
In a particularly tense moment, Musk's legal team allegedly produced financial records showing previously undisclosed payments to Whoopi from organizations critical of Musk's various ventures. Reports claim that Whoopi was seen whispering urgently with her legal team, at times appearing overwhelmed by the mounting evidence. Sources inside the courtroom describe a particularly difficult cross-examination, where Musk's lawyers played video clips showing Whoopi contradicting herself on multiple occasions regarding Musk's business practices and political influence. As the inconsistencies mounted,
When I went back, it was like, oh my God, the kitchen is literally on top of the bathroom and top of this thing, and it didn't look at all like my apartment.
Whoopi reportedly struggled to maintain her composure, at one point allegedly placing her face in her hands before wiping away tears while exiting the courtroom. The fallout extends far beyond the courtroom. ABC executives are reportedly in crisis mode, with serious discussions underway about Whoopi's future at the network. Inside, sources claim that network leadership is considering various options, including a temporary suspension or potentially even severing ties with the longtime host.
But you were part of this vibrant, diverse community.
Yes.
With very astute mothers.
Yes.
At the head of a lot of the households.
The lawsuit has created a public relations nightmare for ABC, with advertisers expressing concern about being associated with the is facing uncertain times. The show, which has weathered numerous controversies over the years, may be facing its most serious challenge yet. Ratings have reportedly fluctuated as viewers take sides in the high-profile dispute, and production staff are said to be concerned about the program's long-term viability if Whoopi is removed or if the legal battle continues to escalate.
The mother that I knew was vastly different from the mother that she was because of, she had a nervous breakdown.
Throughout this conflict, both Musk and Whoopi have touched on broader issues of free speech and media responsibility. Musk has long positioned himself as a champion of free expression, famously stating that free speech is meaningless unless you allow people you don't like to say things you don't like. Whoopi, meanwhile, has previously expressed concerns about the potential consequences of unrestricted speech platforms, particularly regarding misinformation. As the legal proceedings continue, both sides appear to be digging in for a protracted battle.
When you're 8, you don't understand what's happening. Your mother's turned into some other being, and now they've taken her away, and nobody's telling you anything.
Musk's legal team has indicated they have additional evidence yet to be presented, while Whoopi's representatives have released statements suggesting they will vigorously contest the allegations. Legal experts suggest that a settlement might be the most likely outcome, but neither party has shown any indication of backing down. The case has sparked intense debate among fans and observers. Some view Musk's legal action as an overreaction to relatively mild criticism, while others see it as a necessary stand against what they perceive as media bias.
I think other people seem to sparkle when they're in love, and I like to see that. But for me, it's like I sparkle when I'm not in love.
And Whoopi's supporters argue that her comments were taken out of context, while critics suggest she crossed a line by involving Musk's young son. What happens next could reshape celebrity media relations for years to come. If Musk prevails, it could send a powerful message about the consequences of targeting public figures' families. If Whoopi and ABC successfully defend against the lawsuit, it may reinforce the media's ability to comment on public figures without fear of legal repercussions. As this extraordinary battle unfolds, one thing remains clear.
And the older I get, the happier I am. And so just in case, and I'm directing this to folks who may want to write me on the internet.
The days of celebrities and billionaires simply trading barbs through social media are over. When the world's richest man takes on one of television's most recognizable personalities in court, the stakes couldn't be higher, and neither side appears willing to back down without a fight. The entertainment world watches with bated breath as this unprecedented legal showdown continues to develop. Will Whoopi's career survive this crisis? Will Musk's aggressive legal strategy pay off? And what will be the lasting impact on how public figures interact with the media? The answers to these questions will unfold in the coming weeks, but one thing is certain: this is far from over.